and talking to her about creating the blueprint for the next week sessions with you and see how it works out from her schedule point of view. And I'll try my best that everything goes as well. Your availability.
Yeah, my calendar is blocked for next week for the time that you said, so I just need to work and be flexible. I'm also getting a couple of additional meetings, so just have to try to work around things as best as we can.
Yeah, so the deck I had sent you was sent to us and was shared with us and Dev team by Calbert. Calbert is from team mobilization team, and she said that they will also join the meeting and give a clarity to the client. What are the expectations and what is the high level overview of the entire way the Accenture goes with the plan, and discussions will held on the same day with the client for operational and service management and how Accenture works for creating quality products and all the stuff. So the important they will also set up milestones and timelines with the client. So I thought maybe those are the things which we are also talking about, like 25 questions. What exactly we can contribute to ask the team can ask the questions to client. So that's the reason I send you that deck. Maybe in other way around, from a direct perspective of our dev team, I have asked them to create more questions and send the email to me, so that will help.
Yeah, I think there's probably two different types of questions that we have, right? One is everything that you're discussing and everything that was in that mobilization deck, where it's sort of the logistics and the milestones and then the nitty-gritty explaining the potential process of it. And then I think next week, especially if we're going to be starting sprinting, right? We need to get to scope and actual laying out of content.
Yeah.
So those are the other questions that I'm hoping the dev team, I'll have some of that, but excuse me. Also hoping the dev team will have a sense of what they need to know, right? If they're even developing it, to understand what they need to actually get from requirements perspective to move forward. Otherwise, I don't want to be stuck spinning our wheels at the bottom.
Yeah. Nami, you want to add something here, or if you can, anything which can be helpful?
So we have that with Leslie for the team agreements and like the sprint planning and stuff. So I guess going back to the suggestion that I think I made yesterday too. So did you guys have a walkthrough with the dev team and for the other stories that we have kind of discuss with the business? Because that way they would have at least an idea of like what we're sensing from a solutions perspective, and what other supplemental documents that they have, they can start trying to figure out what are the other points that they need to look into. So piggybacking on what Josh said, is kind of like start noting out, okay, we need to ask, let's say, what batch jobs are being executed at what time, because it might, disrupt something if we put a batch job at this place at this time. So those sort of things. So that when we go to sprint planning, those are the targeted questions that they would raise as we task out those stories out, right? So just to specifically have clarifying questions that, that would entail contributing to the bigger solution that we have in mind.
Yeah.
So when is the proposed sprint planning again, Samir?
Sprint planning date will be decided on Monday.
So Monday. So then we have time. So I know during the daily meetings that we had, at least we went through one of the stories, a walkthrough of it, and what we think is the viable solution for it. Did you guys continue that with the rest of it? Because having those other stories walk through, and then I know you gave some documentations to actually really sit down with the team and maybe at least, the dev lead and someone else to start trying to figure out, questions around the diagrams and the application and what is being asked from the story. Did that happen already? Because that would help to try to have a list of like, okay, let's note of this integration and what it does, so that I can understand if I need to create a tool that links this and that. So just a general sense of it.
Yeah. I was trying to reschedule the meeting at 11:30, guys. So just give me a second. I just got email from Shesh saying that summit reschedule because Rupak and Ed are not available. So give me a quick second before it's 11:30. Rupak and Ed.
Just curious, is that a standing meeting at
Which one?
11:30?
11:30 is the status report meeting, Josh. For leadership, they want to know what happened in the week and how the things are up here.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience. I just sent an email. Yeah. So I was just thinking from our point of view, from internal point of view, and I had a discussion with Don in the morning, and he gave me information on 256, and with the conversations going on with them, they themselves feel there is so much of complexity in the entire systems within FPL, and there are so many different systems interacting with each other, and there are so many reasons. Even there are some manual systems where they are still trying to automate them with the help of RPA, and there are so many differences. So clarity from exactly beginning sprint one, we don't have even clarity for what exactly the new team will start working on. They have idea about what they want to do. They have idea about like a feature like a thing, not broken down into stories or broken down further into details with description and acceptance criteria, and those things are still not there. The stories are not yet sized. So I think we should not do overthinking, because continuously I feel like this week Leslie was not there, and then week of 1st April Sue is not there. So the client also understands, like unless until all the information is not given to the team, how they can start jumping onto things and start building what is needed. So at night I had a lot of internal conversation with me, like we should just see how the things come on me starting from Monday. This first week we had we had SMAs here, and first week was quiet. The second week we had few sessions on different projects. Out of all the 7, we had information available, basic information, like very general information available on 256, 406 and 397. So considering all this way the 2 weeks have gone, and not availability of product owner, without the product owner is like how we'll know exact requirements. So in actual they don't have a product owner. So the product owner who is only available for 397, who is Corey Kramer, and for other projects it's like all you have to contact Tiffany, you have to contact Wilmer, you have to contact that kind of situation. So I still know that when I'm having conversations with the team here, and Leslie definitely is the person who will be throughout the 10 months working with us, because she's the one who is creating Scrum board, she's creating the user stories, and she's communicating with stakeholders in the past. And so, and second week of our duration here, Leslie was not there. So I thought let's start the week from Monday and take it from there. What do you think, Josh and Nami?
I certainly hear the concerns that you're raising, and I think they're all valid. I don't think that we should necessarily slow down our process just because they're not necessarily available yet. I think we need to include some of those questions that we have for them. Right? In other words, if they need to identify product owners, or if they have, like a point of contact from a Scrum and product perspective, it's about, who are the other people that can answer these questions? So I think we need to still, exactly as Nomi suggested and as I suggested, to try to understand, what are the batch jobs running, or what is the scope, to go through even what little we have in terms of the descriptions and start to try to outline, just for our own benefit, what are the questions that we feel like we would need to answer to actually do the development that they're asking us for, and then simultaneously highlighting to them, here are the questions that we have. We don't have to answer all of them immediately, but we need to start to get a sense of who is going to answer those questions and who is going to be our point of contact, and understand we have to get at least some of the questions answered. You don't have to answer all of them, but if we don't have this information, we're not going to be effective in it, the dependency on our side.
Absolutely. And this is what I was thinking, because I see Leslie, Don, Neil, and the business analyst here, Jason. These four are our prime stakeholders. So that clarity is there. Unless and until some other projects, like as I told Tiffany and Wilmer, they deal into the projects related to what they are working on. So some dependency will be on there to get initial information on requirements. But when coming back to WMS application functionality and infrastructure of the things, is again coming back to Don and Neil. So my sitting arrangements are very next to them. I'm very close to them. So that is one clarity is there on my part. If anything is there, I can run up to Don, I can run up to Neil and Jason and Leslie. They are all four besides my sitting place. So that one clarity is there. And from questions point of view, I am 100% with you, because those questions are going to give our team more clarity about what exactly they need to know. So yes, we are on it, Josh.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I definitely, like I said, I don't want to slow down our process. We need to be going and doing whatever we can, and showing that we're making whatever progress we can until we hit that hard stop, right? And we need to be calling out to them, right? Here are all the things that we're doing, and we're going to reach a hard stop if we don't start clearing some of those dependencies. So it sounds like we're all of the same mind, and reaching out to the dev team and getting their questions and getting their thoughts based on what we have to continue moving forward.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I guess just one last thing. Does the dev team at least start looking? I know we said to take a look offline about the documents that they have so far. Have they started probably as a group? Those that are available to just start talking among themselves. So this is the system. This is we think how we see it, and this is the requirements. And then so that's because I understand we have the necessary people from the FPL side. So who can we reach out to? But from our standpoint, do we at least have some sort of a general understanding of what we're going through, what system is it, how this things work from a technical perspective? Because I want that dev team to be on the mindset that even if I don't really understand, let's say functionally, I get a general picture of it, so that I can have those targeted questions on a general level for this set of things that I need to take note of, so that when I go to those meetings, I have an understanding of what I'm looking for, tying it up with what I know so far from a technical perspective and what I can ask for.
Yep. Yes,
So,
no.
Nomi, do we have a template maybe that you've used or that we could put together really quickly, just for some, like, to say for each project, can they list out for us, here are the integrations that are associated, or here are the different modules within WMS that are affected, some of those kind of general technical questions that are going to apply to every single project to start to give us a sense of, the timing, the configuration impacts, the integration impacts.
I think we can put together something quick about that. So like the batch jobs for the messages if there's something. I'll see if I can pull something out from what I have right now. Although they did start giving us all those like the diagrams and such and the integrations from an application perspective, just an overview of it. But I can certainly look up a checklist of that.
Yeah, I think that type of a checklist would be helpful. And I saw the diagrams, the generic diagrams, which are helpful, but it doesn't, I want to tie those back specifically to say for 406, right? Here are the things that, technically are related. For 397, here's what they are. For 505, like all, going through each of them that way, like external dependencies, because there are a lot of these projects that are reliant on an external analytics team or some external team also, just to get that punch list. I think exactly like you're describing, and I fully agree, so that we can be directed then in the questions that we're asking as follow-ups to the generic information.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. So like the rise FW, whatever. Thank you.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Go ahead, Nami.
No, I was gonna say, I have a hard stop, so I have to jump into another meeting, Samir, but I'll definitely get a hold of, like, the checklist and send it out to you guys, and then if we can start, like, having more, targeted sessions with the, internal group, or at least the dev team, just to go over some things as we feel the different requirements, that would be great, so that we're prepped up for the sprint planning for next week.
Yep, and that's the plan. Is once we are done with the team agreements, and on the team agreements day in that meeting, we'll finalize all these things. How we can go ahead with sprinting, and what are the things we are taking. Because still, as you know, Naomi, Leslie was saying that they all create all requirements for the projects which are to be considered in the next quarter. But ultimately, the stakeholders decide on 2nd April and 3rd April what they want and what they don't want. So that factor will have to be a crucial factor for deciding the sprint user story, because we choose something between 28th and 1st of April, and stakeholders say no for that. So Leslie is also kind of not sure how things are going to be. So we will have to consider that factor too.
Okay. Yep. So watch out for the checklist. I'll send something out ASAP.
Sounds
so
good.
I just have to drop off from this call.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Josh. Anything else you would like to add here, which can be really helpful?
No, I mean, I think those are the main points. Like I said, I'll try to go through this weekend also and come up with some of my own questions if I have them. But I think it's really what the dev team is going to generate is going to be way more useful. Like I said, since they're the ones that need to do it, but I will still certainly have a look at the documents you sent. So thank you for continuing to send those.
Yep.
The only other thing, I'm going to try to sync up later today with Stephen and with Dan, because I think there's also a little bit of a misalignment, just based on my conversations with you, between our practice and the expectations of my role or whoever is going to be in my role. So I want to make sure that we get that clarified before we have any meetings, before I have going to any meetings with our clients, so that I'm aware of what's been discussed with them already to date. So just awareness on your part that some of those conversations are taking place between myself, Stephen, and we'll probably have a conversation with Rupak and Ed.
Okay.
But I didn't want that to be a surprise to you, and I don't think, it's mainly what we've already discussed, right, in terms of availability and expectation setting and things like that for scheduling. But I also want to make sure that I'm clear
Yes, Josh.
I'll make sure that I'm sharing with you whatever comes out of those conversations when we're done.
Yep.
So that's it.
Yes, Josh. So
Okay.
we will catch up on Monday in the meeting, in the team agreements meeting, and we'll go from there. And I have requested team, so whatever information I can put it down myself as well as the team questions before to maybe by end of day today or Monday or maybe in the weekend. I will forward the details to you.
Okay. Yeah.